to begin. This isn't going to be a typical video that I put out. I suppose this video has been a while in coming, and I guess it's just about as good a time as any other time to put this out there. I've tried to put out positive videos, tried to be an encouragement, something good, hopefully something that others can out there maybe take some encouragement from, some help from, maybe realize maybe things aren't as bad as maybe life might seem to want, or may want them to think it is. But there are times where the truth of the matter is, life is cold, cruel, and heartless at times. I've tried to do all the, these positive videos for a couple of reasons. One, which is I've already mentioned. Two, for myself, because I suffer or deal with, or whatever phrase you wish to put it with, have my own mental health issues to deal with, that I've dealt with most of my life. A lot of it is with depression. Probably about 6 years ago or so, I was diagnosed with my major depressive disorder. It's not the type of depression that, my girlfriend broke up with me type thing. That type of depression, it's a mental health issue, a brain, whatever you want to call it. I get depressed, I think, more easily or often than many people do. It's not by choice. It's not for self-pity or self-wallowing or anything like that. It is a defect that, for some reason, my brain goes into a weird state of mind and I become depressed. Sometimes for a very short period of time, sometimes for longer period of times. It could go from a day or so to where it could be a month or more. I often have very dark thoughts about life, the meaning thereof, about just everything. And sometimes those thoughts are suicidal, yes, and yes, I have attempted suicide and successfully failed the times that I've tried. It doesn't matter how or why or whatever the case might be. I'm not going to discuss that here and now in this video, maybe in a future video, or if maybe privately, I don't know. But it's easy to say, well, you'll get over it, you got a lot to live for, things of that nature. And I know the meaning as well, the intentions are well, but there's a saying that goes, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And when you are trying to help someone in that state of mind that is that severely depressed, saying all these certain things doesn't matter. And it's not because of the effort or not because the person doesn't care. It's the person going through the deep depression the mind is so focused on the pain, the hurt, the depression, that even, you could tell me I have all these things to live for, and I know that. But when I'm going through my cycles of really deep depression, that stuff doesn't matter. I know that may not make sense, and it doesn't mean and it doesn't mean that you're not trying to be a good friend, because you are. You're being a good friend by trying to help. But sometimes being a good friend means just listening, just be in there, just say, hey, look, if you want to talk, I'm here for you. And I know sometimes it seems like when you have a friend that's going through something bad, depression or whatever, it's always, I got to offer some type of advice or something to be helpful. And that's, I think, human nature to want to do that. For me, not only do I have the depression, but I have severe anxiety. I really don't like being around large groups of people for the most part. I just don't, and it when I am, it sends my anxiety into extremely high mode, I guess is a good way to put it. And I can't help it. It's not that I choose that, not that I want it. It's just what it is. And a lot of times my anxiety and depression go hand in hand. Again, not by choice, not by desire, just is what it is. I have also really big issues with trusting people, especially those who want to help or be helpful. And it's hard for me to make relationships or to trust even friends sometimes. And it's sometimes, yes, it's because they've done something stupid where they broke my trust. And it's very hard for me to regain that trust for them. But a lot of it has to do with me. It's and again, not going into the details at this time, but just other than to say that when I was a kid that I was abused and had some really horrible things done to me when I was a kid. And that traumatizes a person. It's like there are other traumatic events throughout people's lives that dramatically affect them for the rest of their lives, and it affects them in ways that they can't control. And so it's hard for me to trust. It's hard for me to believe people honestly, a lot of times. When somebody says something or that they're going to do this or that, and it's hard for me to believe that they will until I see them do it. Or when growing up, I was bullied a lot as a kid growing up through high school, and it's an awful thing to happen to anybody, and I wouldn't wish it upon things. There's things that happened to me in high school, or no, not necessarily high school, but in grade school, in elementary school, that were just vicious and brutal towards me, to me, and I think is a part of why I have PTSD. And I oftentimes relive these things. I have nightmares. And it's almost like reliving these things over and over and over. And it's not something I don't think you can really overcome. You know, for me, it's been something that I've learned to, I don't know, I have a really hard time coping with these things. That like when I was bullied or I was a kid and things that were done to me over the years. And you know, I'm not saying any of this for pity or for me or anything like that. It's to share with you guys part of me that I don't talk about all that much, and to say that life can be tough. It has been for me at times. It is something that I deal with on a daily basis, one day at a time, one step at a time. I am thankful for the friends that I have that have been there for me, that know more about what has happened to me growing up and the things that the abuse that I went through when I was a kid. Both mental and physical and etc. So yeah, I have my mental health issues to deal with, and it's hard for me to deal with sometimes. And there's times, yes, where I have real dark thoughts about harming myself and more. And yes, there have been, like I said, at the times where I've attempted things to end it all and everything. But the universe had a bigger picture or bigger plan for me and stuff like that. So I don't know. But I don't know. If you do watch this video and you're thinking hateful thoughts or want to be a hater, I really don't need it. I don't have time for it. And I'm not going to put up with it. So anyways, just me trying to express some thoughts and feelings. Hopefully I'm open to answering questions if you really want to know something or whatever. But like I said, it's just some things I'm not going to necessarily share here in this particular video. Anyways, I'm going to just get out here. I'm not sure what else to say, or really sure how to say what I'm thinking in words that YouTube won't say, oh, we got to take your video down because of this, that, whatever. But they say there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that things are better over the rainbow, or whatever. So all I can do is just do my best to grab onto hope and keep on hoping that step by step I get through this. And anyways, I don't know when I'll do another video, but anyways,